So there he was, sitting in the interrogation room, cool as a cucumber. He had it all figured out. A perfect alibi. He said he was at the all-night diner, Mel's Griddle, from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. He even named the waitress, claimed he had the receipt. The detectives had checked it out. The timestamp matched, the description fit. It was airtight. They brought him back in, one last time. They said they just had a few follow-up questions. But this time, they had a different strategy. They weren't going to accuse him. They were going to let him talk. And they were recording everything. The detective starts off friendly. So, just to clarify, you were at Mel's the whole time? 4 solid hours? The suspect nods, a little too eager. Yeah. Like I said. Had the patty melt. Drank coffee. Read the paper. Must have been a long night, the detective says, almost sympathetically. What section of the paper were you reading? The suspect hesitates for a split second. The sports section. Yeah. The baseball scores. Interesting, the detective says, leaning back. Because the paper that night, the late edition delivered to Mel's, its front page was all about the city council vote. The sports section was pulled for a printing error. It wasn't in any of the papers in the diner that night. You can see it. The flicker in the suspect's eyes. The first tiny crack. He backtracks. Okay, maybe it was the front page. I don't remember exactly. It was a paper. But the detective is already moving. You said you paid with a card, right? Got the receipt? Yeah, of course. The receipt shows you ordered the patty melt, a coffee, and a slice of cherry pie. That right? The suspect, trying to recover, agrees. Yeah. I had the pie. The detective's voice drops, calm and deadly. Mel's hasn't served cherry pie in over 2 years. They switched to an all-apple menu after their supplier went out of business. It's their thing. Everyone who goes there knows that. The suspect just stares. His mouth is slightly open. He's scrambling, but the walls are closing in. The detective pushes one last, simple question. You described your waitress as having blonde hair, wearing a blue uniform. But the only waitress on shift that night was Maria. She's worked there 15 years. She has bright red hair. And Mel switched to red polo shirts 6 months ago. Silence. Absolute, deafening silence. The perfect alibi didn't just have a hole. It completely evaporated, live on camera. He wasn't just wrong about a detail. His entire story was a fiction, built on things he thought were true. In trying to make it perfect, he made it impossible. He didn't just lie. He constructed a house of cards. And all the detective had to do was gently blow.